with Malta. And Ray Milavec and John O'Donnell, too. We're live at the Stadium Grill, where it's buy one burger, get one free, buy one chicken sandwich, get one free. We have a volleyball preview show tonight, and it's going to be one heck of a show. And after John just got NDCL up here, John, welcome to the show.
Thanks, Charlie. Good to be here again for our annual foray into trying to preview what's going to happen this upcoming season.
And welcome, Ray. How you feeling?
Oh, hanging in there.
Good.
Good to see the judge with us, and I know it's volleyball because the guru. We had John Camp. He's double guru now.
That's a lot of praise when you hear double guru John O'Donnell. Tonight, if you're out driving around, we're at the Stadium Grill, 8330 Tyler Road. We'll kick it off with back-to-back state champions, Tom Ray and the NDCL Lions. That's who kicks off our show tonight. Bill Brandon and the South Rebels will be next. Steve Surlocker and Menor Cardinals will be at 7:40. Chelsea Regovich, the new North Ranger coach, at 8:20. Mark Royer and VASJ Vikings, and Rich Severino. A pretty nice rival they've had with Tom Ray and the NDCL Lions. And the Cougars will round out our schedule. Tonight's program brought to you in part by Pepco Jack Porky, owner-operator of Electrical and Telecommunications, located at 33210 Lakeland Boulevard. And you can reach Jack at 440-946-3790. When your electricity goes out in Lake County, it's Pepco who fixes it. Clements Construction. Mike Clements been with us for 12 of the 13 years. 440-951-2033. If you need roof repairs, reputable owner, get your pens out. Clements Construction, 440-951-2033. They've done Ray's roof, they've done my roof, and they can do yours too. Matrix Tool Machine, Rich Wilson, owner-operator, proud sponsors on Mondays with Malta. Menor High School Sports, Menor Middle School Lacrosse. You can reach Rich at 440-255-0300. Rich, also a huge supporter of Lake Catholic's Chinese auction. Menor Family Foods, owner-operator P.J. Conway, located at the corner of Lakeshore and Route 306 in Menor. Menor Family Foods always has exactly what I need. Said a customer, stop in and see my good buddy, P.J. Conway. Forenza Stone, owner-operator Mike Fimiani, 216-780-4938, located at 37033 Vine Street in Willoughby, specializing in granite, marble, and engineered stone. Our good friend Missy Fimiani has been a co-host of the show and a Hall of Famer at Willoughby South. Last but not least, Kramer Printing. It's printing faster than the speed of light. If you need good printing, fast and speedy and quality like none other, Lenny Kramer, 440-205-1199, located at 8634 Station Street. Digital color printing, affordable prices. And again, we're at the Stadium Grill and located at 8330, and that is Reynolds Road. And it gives me great pleasure. He's been with us for 2 years in a row, and they want to make it 3 in a row. And that's back-to-back state champions, NDCL Lions. All right, Tom Ray, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Tom, big bullet on your back, but you wouldn't want it any other way. You want it again. Has it all set in? It's back-to-back, and it's work that's got to get done now.
Yeah, I mean, throughout the season, we kind of knew the direction we wanted to go in, but you're never really sure if you're ever going to make it that far. I mean, it takes some luck and it takes a lot of hard work, and the girls were pretty determined to prove that they could do it again, and they were very directed in their approach that they wanted to go. And as a team, they played very good team volleyball last year.
Tom, do you get your summers off? I know the girls probably play JO, but you get your summers off? Or are you out watching?
I'm a JO coach as
well.
You're
JO coach as well. So it's 12 months a year for you.
Yeah, I actually go, it's pretty much all year round. I mean, we get a little time off maybe in end of June, early July, but that's about it.
Well, we really appreciate you being here. Your staff this year, is it the same?
Actually, we had a couple family changes for some of our coaches. Brian Sutton, my JV coach from last year, his wife is pregnant, so they just had their first baby, and he's taken a year off to be with his son. And our freshman coach is new this year as well. So.
And this year, experienced. Give me a sort of a ballpark. Freshmen, sophomores, heavy on the juniors, seniors? What is it?
We have a pretty good mix. We have 3 starters returning in pretty crucial situations and positions for us. And then we also have a new freshman on our varsity team. She's injured right now, so we're waiting to get her back. But we also have a pretty good mix of juniors and sophomores as well. So we're pretty excited about it. Yeah.
Well, the volleyball coach next to me, Ray.
Well, Coach, you do back-to-back, different sport, different time. But I was fortunate to have back-to-back softball state.
Oh, great.
And the second year, I'll never forget. I mean, that target, it was on our back.
For sure.
And yet we met that challenge as you did.
Mm-hmm.
The third year, I don't know. We had a very good team. That target got bigger.
Oh, yeah.
And so I'm sure you're aware of that.
For sure.
And the girls are aware. But to do it once, phenomenal. To do it twice, I don't know if there's a word for it. Do it 3 times, just do it.
We're going to try. We're going to do our best.
Good luck.
Thank you.
God?
Tom, as you sat here a year ago coming off your first state championship, what did you try to impress upon the girls in entering into last season to keep up the level of enthusiasm and intensity to get to that second championship?
For the most part, I think the kids just understood that after that first state championship, it was the team that won it that year. It was their state championship. So coming into the following year, it was more or less that the girls wanted to get their own state championship. So it wasn't hard to motivate them because they had seen it, and they didn't use any excuses or anything like that as far as, well, we didn't play well that day because everybody's playing harder against us because we won last year. They very rarely even brought it up other than the fact that they wanted to get back there. So it made it easy as a coach to sit there and motivate them again because they weren't already saying that they had one.
And does the same hold true for this year? I mean, you got some kids that you lost, but you got new kids coming in. So is that kind of the same boat you're in as
very
you were
much
last
so.
year?
Yeah, the team's very professional. I'm blessed with a great group of girls that are very professional in how they approach the game and how they approach each other. We have some great leaders back. Our seniors are Jenna Lombardo, who was our right side DS last year. She's taking over our libero role this year. We also have Emily Wigan, who is a phenomenal setter. She kind of runs the show for us, and she kind of sets the precedent early of what she expects the team to be. And then also Stephanie Hecky, who's a middle blocker for us. Right now she's fighting a lower back issue, so we're hoping to get her back here real soon. But we got to have the 3 of them together for us to be successful.
And how crucial is it that the competition you play all season, particularly within in your own league?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, how does that prepare you when you come time to make that run in the fall?
I think it's a luxury that anybody in the NCHL has, really, because you don't ever have that match where you can let up and just play volleyball and relax. You always have to be pushing because any night anybody can win that match. And for the girls to see that and be prepared and experience that for a whole season, when you get out of your districts or your regionals, all of a sudden you're playing teams that have not experienced that kind of pressure. So you have a huge advantage of just being a lot more relaxed and a lot more prepared to play at a higher level than they are.
And if I remember right, once you got out of the district last year, you kind of blew through the regional and the state. You didn't really have much of a challenge down there.
Not necessarily. I mean, I think a lot of the teams were very experienced and they were good teams. They just, like I said, didn't ever experience that high pressure volleyball. So when it actually came down to it, we went down to states, and in the state finals we lost the second set. I think it was either first or second, but you could see that team really building all kinds of energy, and they were really excited, but we had been through it, so we stayed relaxed, and then all of a sudden we came out with even more energy, and it kind of overwhelmed them, and because of that, it just made the match very achievable for us.
And I would just one thing before you other guys get in, but if you watch NDCL play, you can see why the team doesn't panic, because if you watch Tom on the sideline, he's all business, doesn't get too high, doesn't get too low. They stay on an even keel, and that's why they're successful in those pressure situations.
Nice compliment there, John.
Yeah, thank you.
I want to remind everybody that we now are on 101.5 FM along with 1330 AM, so that's pretty cool. And, of course, WINTradio.com. So If you got family, you can text them, let them know that are out of town that they can listen on the internet. Well, John, let's start with the girls. Make sure you can hear us. Can you hear me? Then why don't you come up and sit down here? Then the next girl will come up because we want to make sure you can hear us. Go ahead, John.
Can you give me your name and what year you're in?
Murray, and I'm a freshman.
Is this Tom? Is this the
injured freshman? Yeah, our only freshman.
Yeah.
And where did you go to grade school?
I went to NDS.
Okay, so they've had you in the system and working you for. What's your injury currently?
What?
What is your injury that you're coming back from?
I tore my reticulum in my ankle.
And how long are you expected to be out?
I should be out of my boot on Thursday.
Okay. Are the upperclassmen razzing you because you're a freshman on the varsity team yet? Not
No,
yet?
they're all really nice.
Okay.
All right. Next, a couple personal questions. What did you do to get ready for this summer?
Lots of workouts,
Lots
practice.
And you play JO?
Yeah, I play jail.
Okay. Bucket list for you. Something you want to do when you go. Something maybe kind of wacky. Maybe something that parasailing or anything like that.
Skydiving.
Skydiving. There you go.
Coach doesn't want to hear that.
Not at all.
Favorite restaurant?
El Patron Mexican Grill.
All right. And how about goals for you?
Just to do my best and to prove that I can do well as a freshman.
Excellent. And if you could bring one person home for dinner, past or present, who would it be?
Oh, probably my sister, because I never see her anymore.
Well, being a freshman and being first, you did a really nice job. Congratulations. Next up, Tom, you can introduce her as she comes up.
This is Emily Wigan, our senior setter.
All right, John.
Emily, you've had 2 state championships now, and how do you're the leader on that team. I've seen you play the last couple of years, and you're in charge out there. How do you prepare the rest of your team for this attempt at a 3rd state championship?
I just tell them to take each game at a time pretty much and work hard in practice and just keep that hustle in the game throughout.
And are you the captain of the team this year?
Yeah. Well, we haven't really voted yet, so I'm not sure.
Well, you're the leader, so I would guess the girls are gonna vote you as the captain. But you've taken on that leadership role, and you were the leader last year, right?
Yeah.
Okay. By virtue of your position, the team is going to follow you, and you're a little bit more fiery than your coach. So do you find that they follow you and listen to you and as you're out there on the court?
Yeah, I think it's part of because I'm older and more experienced, but I'm just encouraging on the floor to them, and they always come to me to seek answers, and I try to help out.
And you've got
the
all the
most I
right
can.
ones the last 2 years, right?
Yeah.
What are you looking to do? Are you looking to play in college?
Yeah, I'm playing at Akron.
Okay. Well, congratulations.
On a
that.
scholarship?
Yeah.
That's her. Congratulations. All right, your biggest rival? I think I know it, but go ahead. Your
Team? Catholic.
Okay. What did you do this summer to get ready for the season?
Well, I played JO up until July, took a few weeks off, and then opened gyms and kids camps.
All right, favorite restaurant?
Flipside in Chagrin Falls.
Vacation destination?
I want to go to Bora Bora.
Okay, bucket list?
I don't know. I never really thought about that.
Okay, it's fine. How about goals? Back to back to back?
Yeah, that would be ideal. I just think to get better each game with this group of girls.
I like that. And who's coming to dinner at your house? Past or present? Anybody?
Tom, right?
All right, Tom Ray it is. Next up, Tom, who's this?
This is Jenna Lombardo. She's going to be our senior libero this year.
And Jenna, I'll tell you, I saw 2 of your games last year, both games against Lake Catholic, and I've never quite seen anybody get to the ball like you did in the back row. So congratulations on the season you had last year.
Thank you.
And what, besides, you can't give me the answer to win a 3rd championship in a row. What do you want to try to accomplish this year, individually and as a team?
As a team, I just want to get better every single game. And just do well with the team that we have this year.
And it seems like the overriding theory of your team and your coach is to just take it one game at a time, one match at a time, one play at a time, just to get better. Is that accurate?
Yeah.
And how would you? What do you think the strength of your team this year is?
I think our team gets trying to think. I think we all get along really well, and in the past years that hasn't been like a particular strength that like has shown through really well, but I think this year it shows a lot that like we all get along really well.
And do you envision yourself playing in college next year?
Yeah, I haven't really decided yet.
Okay, well, good luck, whatever that
Thank
is.
you.
This is Mondays with Malta. Charlie Malta, John O'Donnell, Ray Milavec, and we have our volleyball preview live from the Stadium Grill, and it's NDCL with Tom Ray. Tom, who do we have?
This is Lily Martin. She's a junior on our team, and this year we're getting her out on the court as a 6'2" setter. So we're taking advantage of Emily Wigan's hitting abilities. So this is another leader for us as far as our offense this year.
And you said a sophomore, Tom?
Junior this year.
Okay.
Yep.
So have you been able the last 2 years to see how Emily runs that team? Do you envision yourself trying to be similar to that once you get out there and you're the setter?
Yeah, I'm kind of like watched Emily. She was kind of my mentor for the past few years, and we actually played together in grade school too. So it was cool just seeing like what she was like, and I'm kind of trying to model myself, not after her, but kind of be a leader like she was for the past 2 years.
And you go to her? Do you go to her for advice on occasion throughout?
Oh, yeah.
And not only during the season, but during practices and then throughout the year.
Yeah, all the time.
And what do you see? What do you see as the strength of this team this year?
I think everyone works really well together. Like, we don't really have any problems with being friends or anything. We're all really close, actually, I think, even though we've only been together a short while.
And what do you think the end result of your season this year is going to be?
I mean, we'll have to see, but I think we could do some pretty good things this year.
That's a great answer, because that's exactly the one the coach wanted to hear.
All right.
And you made a position switch now. You're going to be the libero?
Well, she's actually set for my program on our JV team, but this year we pulled her up, and we're going to use her as a 6'2" setter for our varsity
and then
team.
a question for both of you. Nowadays, 6'2", bigger, become setters. 10, 15 years ago, you'd see the littler girl.
You're right.
Any reason for that?
I think it's a lot to do with the offense that teams try to run at a higher, vertically higher position above the net at times. Bigger blockers, they're able to take advantage of, keeping a setter in the front row just with size. But she makes up for a lot with her. She's not exactly the tallest girl, but the kid works hard. She's probably one of our hardest workers, so that's why she is where she is.
Keep on working there.
Thank you.
Right. Next up.
This is Sally Sturkle. She is going to be our middle blocker this year. She's
why.
a junior. Yeah, exactly.
What is is being the middle blocker? What do you see as your main job out there to do?
Obviously, putting up a good block so we could play defense behind it and stuff, and then adding a third attacker so that Em has more options to set and stuff and hold the block on the other side.
And for instance, when you play Lake Catholic, are you looking for certain keys as to what you think? Where do you think the ball is going to be set as far as setting up for your block?
I guess, kind of, or
No, not. I'm saying, do you know what certain tendencies different players for Lake Catholic?
Yeah, before each play, we call out their plays that they're gonna run. So sometimes you can switch block or commit block or whatever. So, we know kind of what they're thinking.
So along with the athletic ability the natural athletic ability that you have and the training you go through, part of it's really a thinking game too, to figure out, anticipate where they're going to be. Is that right?
It's a lot of communicating between the three hitters up front and stuff to try and figure out the routes they're running.
That's why when the casual observer of high school volleyball is there, all these girls are shouting out different numbers, and nobody who doesn't watch it knows what they're talking about. So it's quite interesting that way.
All right, and your biggest rival?
My biggest, Lake Catholic.
Again. How about bucket list for you? Something you want to do down the road?
Go swimming with dolphins in the Bahamas.
All right. Who's coming to dinner? One person, past or present, other than Tom Ray.
My grandma.
Oh, nice. Very nice. All right, next up. And who's this, Tom?
This is Gabby Conforte. She actually played DS for us last year and a little outside, and this year she's going to be an outside for us on our varsity team. She's a junior.
Welcome to the show. John?
And Gabby, what do you think the adjustment is going to be going from the position you played last year to the position you're playing this year?
I think this year I have a bigger role and more room to be aggressive, and it's a position I haven't really played, so it's exciting, and knowing that I'm playing for the team and they all have my back, so it's really fun to learn it and take on the challenge with the team, I guess.
And how has it been working with the setters so far in your new position?
They're awesome. They've helped so much.
That means you're going to get the ball a lot. You're going to get fed to you a lot. Mm-hmm. So what do you think the biggest challenge of an outside hitter is during the game?
I think a lot of the balls, if they're not right to the setter, they're going to come to you, and you have to be ready for that. It's not technically like a middle where it needs to be a 3 pass. You have to be ready at all times and kind of know what to do with it, and they're doing awesome with it. They're teaching me a lot.
And when you get the ball set to you and you've got say you've got a double block set up, do you ever? I mean, what do you try to do as far as hitting that ball? If you know you're not going to get a seam to put that ball down, what are you trying to do?
Put the ball where they're not, mostly find the holes in the defense, and we work on that well as a team. We communicate, so if anyone on the team sees something and they tell me, I'm going to do my best to put it where they tell me, because I know they'll help me out.
And are those the players behind you, the back row, telling you where to go?
Yes.
What about trying to block off or trying to hit off the arm of a blocker? Do you ever do that?
Yeah, going down the line a lot. We've been working on that, trying to tool their hand on the outside, so.
How about your bucket list?
Okay. Going to Hawaii, I think.
Hawaii, very good. Favorite restaurant?
Kinato's downtown.
And if you could bring one person, past or present, to dinner?
My mom, probably my mom.
Your mom? Mm-hmm. And your goals?
Did you say my goals? I think to have a good year with this team and be happy with whatever happens in the end, that we are proud of the work we put in and achieve whatever we want to.
Very good. Good job. Next up is?
This is Alexis Zianka. She's a sophomore. She's our outside hitter.
Hey, John. Alexis, welcome to the show. How you doing tonight?
Good.
How about what did you do this year to get ready for the season?
I played JO and I went to nationals, and then I was right back at the open gyms.
And is the competition just as good as did you play last year?
At NDCL?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is the competition in JO just as good, or maybe not? Or is it better?
Well, they're my age, and at NDCL, they're a little older than me. Some of them are. So, I mean, I don't know, it's pretty even. I mean, high school level is pretty much harder because there's older girls and more experience.
Okay, no, it's a good answer. Very good. Your biggest rival?
Lake Catholic.
Bucket list for you?
Probably going to the Bahamas.
All right, and if you could bring someone home for dinner, past or present, who would it be?
Be my grandma that passed away.
Oh, beautiful. John? Oh, all right, John's done. And next up is, because we're running out of time, so we'll just stay with a couple of more questions.
This is Caitlin Zakrashik. She is a junior. She's going to be playing our right side or DS this year. Her older sister played for us last year. She was the outside Ashley.
Tell me how much that helped you through your volleyball years, having an older sister to look up to.
Having my sister there, she's just showed me like a lot of things to do because she was a big part of the team when she played. So she's just given me so much advice over the years. So.
Very good. And what did you do to get ready for the season?
I had JO, and then I went to all the open gyms and workouts.
Good. Now, do you work out with weights too, or is it just working out playing volleyball?
Like playing volleyball.
Okay. Tom, is weights involved at all in your program?
We don't do a whole ton of weightlifting. We do a lot of sand plyometrics. We do a program in the sand, so we're on the sand courts all summer. I've just found that the girls, because they're involved in so much JO and so much high school, their bodies really take a beating. So
Need a
the weights
wrestler.
are a big difference, and a lot of them are still developing. I mean, let's be real. I mean, they're still kids. So I find that we get a lot more out of it, and we have a lot less injuries when we train the way we do.
Very good. Bucket list for you?
Parasailing.
And favorite restaurant?
Cheesecake Factory.
And who's coming to dinner? Pastor?
Probably my sister because she just left for college. So
Oh, how nice. And your goals? Your goals?
just to improve and just help my team as much as possible.
Thank you. Next up?
This is Summer Salem. She's going to be our DS on our varsity team this year. She's a sophomore.
Summer, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Did you play as a freshman?
Yes, I did.
Wow, congratulations on that.
Thank you.
And your summer, tell us about your summer.
My summer, I did most of the open gyms and training that I could go to.
Okay. Your biggest rival?
Probably Lake Catholic.
Bucket list?
I'd like to visit all 50 states.
Oh, nice. I think it's all the times we've asked that. That's the first time that somebody said that. It's a great answer.
I'll do it. Do it.
You know, we hear people that want to visit the different ballparks, every ballpark, every baseball, every football. And I like that. Visit every state.
Thank you.
And vacation, would that be a vacation destination? And if you could bring somebody home for dinner, past or present, who would it be?
My grandma.
And goals for you?
Goals, I would just want to give the best I can to my team.
Excellent. Good job. Next up?
This is Maddie Sapola. She's a sophomore, and she's our middle blocker.
Maddie, welcome to the show.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Tell us about your summer.
JO, sand workouts, and open gyms.
Okay, very good. Are you ready for the season?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, when do you guys start?
We actually started Saturday.
Oh, you did?
We played Glen Oak on Saturday.
And how'd you do?
We won in 4.
Very good. And your biggest rival?
Lake Catholic.
Bucket list?
Go to Australia.
Excellent.
Yeah.
You know, it's a 24-hour plane ride. Does that bother you?
No.
No, not at all. All right, favorite restaurant?
Chocolate bar in Cleveland.
I know the owner. She'd like to hear that you just said that. Excellent. Okay, and if you could bring someone home for dinner, past or present, who would it be?
My cousin Caroline.
Oh, how nice.
Yeah.
Well, good luck, and hope to see you next year with some favorable results.
Thank you.
And last but not least,
This is Alyssa Rice. She's a DS for us on our varsity team, and she's a junior.
Okay, Alyssa, nice to have you. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Did you play last year?
Yes, I played on the JV team.
Give me one word to describe going to the state tournament and winning. Can you give me one word?
How would it feel?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Amazing's a great. Should have asked all of you, but we're trying to get through 6 schools too tonight. Okay, your biggest rival?
Lake Catholic.
Bucket list?
I want to go to Hawaii.
Excellent answer. Favorite restaurant?
Jersey Mike's.
Vacation destination?
Hawaii.
And who are you going to bring to dinner, past or present?
My little sister.
Oh, how nice. You don't hear that often. Very good. Well, Tom, we're at the bottom of the hour. We extended it you a little bit, but going back to back, you deserved it.
Always a pleasure.
Thank you very much. And girls, where's the senior captain? You're responsible. Take them all out into the porch area. The banner is there, the new one. And sign it everywhere you want, but sign it small because by the time we get to the end of the year, it's filled. Thank you again. Let's hear for NDCL. Next up, Willoughby South, the Rebels and Bill Brand, and you know Big Bill.
I sure do.
Well, we're at the bottom of the hour. We're going to take a break now, so we'll be back fresh and have the Rebels. We are Mondays with Malta and Ray Milavec and John O'Donnell too. You're listening to Integrity Radio, WINT, 1330 AM, 101.5 FM, and WINTradio.com.
Welcome back to Mondays with Malta. This is John O'Donnell sitting in along with Ray Milavec with Charlie Malta on tonight's volleyball preview. Tonight's show brought to us by Pepco. Jack Borky is the owner-operator located at 33210 Lakeland Boulevard at Eastlake. By Clements Construction. Mike Clements is the owner at 440-951-2033. By Matrix Tool and Machine. Rich Wilson is the owner-operator. By Menor Fine Family Foods. Owner-operator is P.J. Conway, located at Lakeshore and 306 in Menor. By Forenza Stone, the owner-operator Mike Fiamani, 216-780-4938, located on Vine Street in Willoughby. And Kramer Printing at 440, Lenny Kramer, 440-205-1199. Charlie?
Welcome to our show is Willoughby South Rebels and our good friend, Bill Brand. How you doing, Billy?
Wonderful, wonderful. Been a great start to the season so far.
That's fantastic. Billy, what year is this?
Year 12.
Year 12, and this is the 13th year of Mondays with Malta, so
Hey.
we're right in line with, we keep going. Maybe we'll hit the big 2-0 mark. Billy, your staff this year?
I've got my assistant coach, Abby Sufer, who's been with me since the beginning.
Abby.
She's been there forever, I think. My JV coach is Alyssa Balzano. I coached her when she was 15 years old in JO many years ago, and she's come back to coach for us. And then our freshman coach is Molly Stafford, another player, graduated in 2007, I believe.
Do you have any big days earmarked for, say, fundraising or anything like that, or Volley for the Cure, or what do you guys do at South?
We will be participating in Volley for the Cure when we play Geneva, at Geneva. That's the big one that we're doing this year. Last year we did a huge one, raised over $6,000 and donated it to a Special Wish Foundation. Not Special Wish, but a Special Wish, where they help terminally ill children and families just try to get through the trouble of dealing with those things. So it's an amazing organization if you haven't heard of it.
Great.
Bill, last year record?
Last year we were 13-11.
And tournament play?
Tournament play we lost in the district semifinals.
Okay. You won a game or two?
Yes.
Actually, two. This year's team, strengths, weaknesses?
Strengths would be the senior core that we have sitting over there. All five of them, as soon as they all get healthy. We've got one injured right now. So the strengths would definitely be our senior leaders out there who really know the expectations of the program and are leading everyone. I don't care if you're a freshman up to a junior. They're really helping them along. Our weakness might be all the sophomores sitting to this side of the seniors. We've got one junior dressing varsity right now, and the rest is split between sophomores and seniors. So we're a little young, but we're definitely coming along. We played Gilmore first match of the season on Saturday, and that's an eye-opener for everybody right there. And, following a Division II state champion on the radio show, and right after we played a Division III state champion, we've got we're coming along nicely, I guess.
All right, let's start with the seniors. Want to step up?
We'll start with Olivia Scott, setter. We're just coming up one at a time.
Go ahead, Scott.
Olivia, how many years have you been the setter now?
This will be my fourth.
All right, and how do you see the team developing? How has it developed over your 4 years that you've been the setter?
Well, it's all been a lot different each year, I feel like. This year we're really young, so you just gotta help them out a little bit.
Well, and you remember when you were a freshman, did you have some of the upperclassmen helping you out a little bit also?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So is it something that you feel a sense of responsibility to get them ready for when you leave? And I would imagine that your biggest rival is probably North. Is that correct?
Yeah.
And how did you do against North last year?
Well, we lost to them the first 2 times in the regular season, but then we came back and beat them in the playoffs.
And do you use that as a kind of a springboard to this year to kind of try to get them during the regular season also?
All right. How about for you, your bucket list?
Bucket list. I want to go skydiving.
Skydiving. All right. Favorite restaurant?
Red Robin.
And if you could bring one person home for dinner, past or present, who would it be?
Matt Anderson.
Very good. Way to kick off the South program. Next senior up.
Aaron Dobbenmeyer we've got coming up. Somebody we're trying to get a little healthy over here.
Welcome to the show, Aaron.
And what's the nature of your injury so far?
Well, I got a concussion during JO season, and I got whiplash from that. And then about 3 weeks ago, I was in a house fire.
Ooh. That's kind of
wow.
An unusual one, but
not your typical injury.
So volleyball is going to be a breeze then, because you've been through the tough times. Now it's time for some of this fun. How do you think your team's going to do this year?
I think we have a lot of potential. We just need to like get it all together because right now we're making a lot of sophomoric errors.
Uh-oh. Is that directed at this end of the room over here?
That might be directed at all of us.
All right. Well, how do you see yourselves correcting that so that you're ready when you get to the league competition, you're playing North, and then eventually when you get to the playoffs?
Just working hard in practice and using every game as a new opportunity.
That's the way you do it.
Mm-hmm.
Bucket list?
I don't know.
You don't have nothing?
No.
All right. Favorite restaurant?
Red Robin.
Red Robin. That's really popular. And if you could bring one person home from dinner, past or present, who would it be?
Matt Anderson.
Matt Anderson. How about goals for you?
Like, as like the volleyball standpoint, or okay.
Besides getting healthy, number one.
So she's got one goal and one goal only right now.
Hopefully be playing by like the end of next week.
That's a great goal. Good job. Next senior up, and that is
Catherine Land.
welcome to the show, Catherine. This is Mondays with Malta, Ray Milavec, and John O'Donnell too. Go ahead.
Catherine, what position do you play?
I'm a hitter.
And outside hitter?
Whatever he needs.
Yeah.
She plays them all.
So you're very versatile then, as coach would say, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And how do you assess your team this year? What do you think the strengths of your team are?
I think our strengths are, I don't really know. I think we're just a great group of friends, and we've got that, togetherness.
And how, you played a lot of volleyball over the years. Did you play JO also?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I started CYO in third grade and then played up till now. So.
And how important is it to have a togetherness on your team to get along with your fellow players?
I think if you don't have that bond, no matter how great of a player you are, you're not going to do well and succeed.
Very good. Bucket list for you?
Probably travel.
Travel. Favorite restaurant?
Red Robin.
And who's coming to dinner for you? Past or present?
I don't really know.
That one person? You won't even bring Bill home?
Oh, sure, Coach B.
Or even Soof. Soof's the popular one.
All right. Next up, do we got juniors or seniors?
No,
yet?
we still got seniors going on here. Sarah Reinhardt.
Got a lot of seniors here, John.
According to Max Preps, what position do you play?
According to Max Preps, I am an outside hitter and a DS.
She's our libero right now.
Yeah.
What's with the YSU volleyball shirt?
It's just from team camps that we've been to over the years. We go for the weekend and play a lot.
So how does Max Prep put you at the outside position?
I don't know. Ask my coach.
Typo somewhere, somehow.
Is that different than the prep volleyball group?
Yes.
Two different groups?
Yeah.
Okay. And how do you see your team continuing to improve this year?
I think once we all learn to work together and everything, since we're so young still, I think it'll go pretty well.
Did you impress upon the sophomores that the young thing only works till about 6 games in the season, and then they all become in effect juniors?
Right.
So,
yeah.
right.
Bucket list for you?
I don't know. Skydiving sounded pretty fun. Skydiving, ziplining, that sounds fun.
Vacation destination?
Oh. My sister's in Punta Cana right now, and I kind of want to go there.
All right. Who do you want to bring home for dinner?
What was that?
So who's coming home for dinner, past or present? Anyone?
Oh, I don't know.
Anyone in the world, ever.
Not Olivia Scott.
All right. And goals for you?
Hi.
I don't know.
All right, we stumped you. Next up?
Yeah.
Jessica Schwartz.
Jessica, welcome to the show, and she is
another one of our multi-hitting athletes that we have on our roster.
A senior?
Row. Senior, yes.
Yeah.
Wow. And tell us about your summer. A lot of JO, a lot of, what did you do?
Yeah, I played JO, but there was, we started volleyball in the summer too, for school season.
Okay. All right. Your biggest rival?
North.
First two teams there. First two teams. That's
bucket list? Something you want to do down the road. Bucket list. What's on your bucket list?
Like overall or volleyball wise?
No, it's something you'd love to do.
Oh.
Parasailing, swimming with the dolphins.
Just in the off season.
I want to go to Hawaii.
Okay. As a senior, what schools have you looked at?
I'm looking at OU, Bowling Green, Kent. Like I'm just like looking around, keeping my options open.
Good for you. Good for you. Okay, if you'd like to bring someone home for dinner, past or present, could be Michael Jackson, whatever you want. You let me know. We'll get him there. Who's it going to be? This has never been a tough question. The girls always got it. You don't have a favorite musician?
No.
All right.
No famous historical person.
Abraham Lincoln.
Sure.
All right. Abraham Lincoln it is. Nice job. Next up.
Maya, let's start with you and work the way that way. Maya Matriano. This is the group of sophomores, starting the group of sophomores
You're only
now.
a sophomore?
Yeah.
Wow.
You
You
have to
played
talk to
last
me.
year, right? You played
Yes,
last
I
year?
played freshman.
Yeah, as a varsity player.
Played as a freshman player last year.
As a freshman player, not varsity?
No.
Correct.
No.
I thought you did. All right, bucket list for you.
I want to travel the world.
Excellent. Now, what did you do this summer to get ready for this season?
Well, when I was able to make it, I would go to summer leagues because I also played softball in the summer, so it was hard to go to both at times, but I would try to go to summer league and as many open gyms as I could.
Okay. Favorite restaurant?
I'd say Red Robin.
Vacation destination?
Bora Bora.
Ooh. Bucket list?
I would like to go to as many different countries as I can.
Now, you played 2 varsity sports, fast pitch and volleyball.
And
No.
basketball.
And basketball.
Yes.
All three.
Multi-sport athlete.
Yeah, that is just incredible this day and age. Did you find it hard?
Last year is very overwhelming, but I got used to it very quickly, so
So you ready for it again this year?
yes.
Best of luck. So we'll get to
Thank
interview
you.
you 3 times.
Yeah, you will.
And if you win the state title, you'll get
When?
your own show.
When?
When? All right, Ann, who's coming to dinner, past or present?
Olivia Scott.
Excellent job. Next up?
Maya's one of those multi-sport athletes, like you said, that we're starting to lose them.
Well, I can't believe she's a sophomore. It's that she's been on the show so many times. She's so familiar. Really. She's been on the show probably 4 times and she's a sophomore. Go ahead.
We've got Sarah Maiozzi, setter and defensive specialist, plays them both.
Hi, Sarah. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm fine. What'd you do to get ready for this season?
Just went to open gyms and summer leagues.
Okay. Biggest rival?
North.
Bucket list?
I want to go to Spain.
Very good. All right. Favorite restaurant?
Red Robin.
Man, oh man. You know, and every time you go by, the parking lot's full, so
Always
I don't blame
packed.
you.
Always.
I don't blame you. Goals for you this year?
Just to become an all-around better setter and passer.
All right. And who's coming to dinner? Past or
Zac
present?
Efron.
Thank you. That's what I want. Snappy answers. Good job. Best of luck this year. Can't wait to see you guys play. And
Thanks.
next up is?
Issa Luciano, my favorite name.
Oh, it is. My sister's name. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm fine. And what year are you in?
I'm a sophomore.
Sophomore. And is second year as a varsity player or not?
Oh, no, I played JV last year.
JV, okay. What position?
I was the middle and right side.
All right. What did you do this summer to get ready?
I went to a lot of open the gyms and summer league.
And how many varsity sports did you play?
I run track and I play volleyball.
Okay. Bucket list for you?
I want to go to Europe.
All right. That's a good one. How about favorite restaurant?
Chick-fil-A.
All right. I know the owner there, Billy, really, really well. That was very nice of you to get off the Red Robin kick over there. How about if you could bring one person home for dinner, past or present, who would it be?
Dave Franco.
Oh, excellent answer. And goals for you as a sophomore?
For volleyball, I want to become more consistent as a volleyball player, just in general.
Way to critique yourself. That's excellent. Good job.
Thank you.
If I could ask one thing real quick. Obviously, the team is heavy senior, heavy sophomore.
Yeah.
Do you find that, I know a lot of girls mentioned it, there's unity. You have to have an atmosphere of being like a family. But yeah, with that big of a split, do the sophomores kind of hang to themselves, or do you mix well?
Did the sophomores what?
To hang out with themselves, or do you mix well, seniors and sophomores?
Did we separate?
Yes.
I think occasionally we do separate and we kind of go and do our own thing. But we also we play as a team, and we really when we do things, we do them together, and we don't say, all right, seniors, you go do this, sophomores, you go do this.
That's what I'm kind of getting
the seniors,
at.
they include us, especially Aaron and Olivia. They really include us. When I was a freshman, Aaron and Olivia, they took us to Schlotsky's for lunch, and they really made us feel included just in general, in the program.
Right. That's what I wanted to hear, but I sensed it, but you just said it.
Yeah. I
Good luck.
really like the team.
Nice job.
Thank you.
And last but not least,
Jesse Seabold.
Jesse, how you doing tonight? Thanks
Good, how
for being
are
here. I'm fine. I appreciate you coming here tonight and enjoying the show. What did you do this summer to get ready for the year?
I got a lot of private lessons from a bunch of different people.
Very good. And did they help?
Yes.
Well, excellent. Now that's great to hear. We hear a lot about that in basketball, and just the individual lesson like that, more one-on-one, can get a lot more accomplished. So that's excellent. Very, very good. How about for you? Who's your biggest rival?
North.
Tough question.
Yeah.
Bucket list for you?
I don't think I really have one yet.
No? Okay. You've done everything you've wanted to do, basically. Favorite restaurant?
Schlotsky's.
All right. Another different one. How about goals for you?
Goals, I just want to basically learn as much as possible and improve.
Improve.
As much.
That's excellent. That's good answers there, Billy.
I love them.
For sophomore. Vacation destination?
Bora Bora.
Bora Bora again. All right, last but not least, who's coming to dinner at your home?
My grandma.
Oh, very, very nice.
Finally.
You mentioned their lessons from different people.
Yes.
I personally think that's great because you're say it's 4 or 5. You're getting good coaching, but different viewpoints.
Yeah.
To do things, and you pick and choose what's good for you. So that's doing the right thing.
Thank you.
Thank you very, very much. Seniors, take the girls to the banner, sign the banner. Thanks for coming, Bill.
All right, thank
Great
you.
job.
Thank you very much. Thanks, as
Good
always.
luck, Billy.
Next up, the Menor Cardinals, Steve Sherlocker. And the Cardinal girls, look at that plate of food. Wow. We are at the Stadium Grill, and the plate of food that just went by me looked fantastic. Tonight is buy one burger, get one free. Buy one chicken, get one free.
Wow.
Can't beat that, Ray.
Can't beat that. Those are great specials.
And Menor's right in their backyard here, and boy, we got a flock of girls. Wow. Steve, welcome to the show. Put that on. We'll try and get to the girls as fast as we can, and they're smiling away there. How about this team here? Billy?
Says hello.
Who?
Eric Poggi.
Oh, tell him I said hello. Eric Poggi listening, the ex-East Lake North coach. Welcome to the show, Steve.
Thank you.
Wow. What's the makeup this year? A lot of veterans or a good mix?
We have 6 seniors, 7 juniors, and 2 sophomores.
Excellent. And your staff this year?
Assistant is Coach Yershowski, which is right over there.
Okay. And freshman, sophomore, and JV and varsity for you guys, right?
Yeah, we have 14 kids on our JV team, and we have 2 freshman teams made up of 8 players apiece.
You have to cut at Menor?
We cut a couple kids.
Yeah, you do. Mm-hmm. Okay. And preseason, how things going for you? Did you have a match yet?
We beat Nordoni on Saturday.
Okay.
We've been working real hard in the preseason. We're excited about the season.
Okay. Okay, let's give it to the coach over here to your left. And how you doing tonight?
Good, how are you?
Good, thanks for coming. How long you been with the program here?
On and off. I've been around for about 4. 4 years.
4 years. And where did you go to high school and college?
I went to Menor High School and played for Menor High.
Oh, that's great.
So yeah, it's nice.
It's nice to come
He was
back.
actually the assistant coach when I was there.
Oh, that's got to be pretty cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
And do you have a forte what you bring, or is it all everything?
A little bit of everything. Probably defense is probably the best
That's your
aspect.
forte?
And
Well-
just I've known a lot of them since they were in middle school, so that helps too.
All right. All right. Well, we're going to get to the girls since we got so many. We don't want to miss anybody.
Before we do that, Steve.
I knew you wanted to ask you a question.
You were with Coach Woodman back in the day, and Menor at that time was pretty much of a dominant program, and it kind of fell off to a certain degree, although still very competitive, but not like it was in the Woodman days. How do you, this being your first year back at Menor, how are you going to pick that back up to where it was?
Plan was kind of just to convince the kids to work hard, convince the parents to buy into being selfless, to work hard, to put in a lot of time in the off season, and I couldn't have picked a better bunch of kids to bring back the tradition of the program. They've worked really hard in the off season. We started in May. We were working out in the gym 2-3 days a week. We were working out 5 days a week, June and July. They put in a whole lot of time, whole lot of effort, and I see great things for our team.
And are you familiar with most of the girls through JO over the years?
I do. I've known most of these kids since they were probably 12, 13 years old, almost all of them. I mean, it's funny. I was at Kenston for 3 years, but I've known this group of kids longer than I knew any of the kids at Kenston.
Well, and I guess that's probably the biggest thing, that you don't really have to get them to buy in, because they know you and they're familiar with you. So I would imagine you're in good shape in that regard.
So far, it's been great.
You know, you mentioned, Coach, real quick, the parents' involvement. That's so important, isn't it?
100%.
I mean, not just coming to games and watching their kids play, but being involved in the program. I think it's excellent to have them in that.
Well, we try to make them part of the team.
Right.
All right, pass that microphone over. Let me know if you can hear me. All right, we're going to start over there. Okay, let me know if you can hear me. Can you? You can sit down, would even be better. Okay. All right, Steve, you're going to introduce her.
This is Maddie Morrison. She's a captain and one of our seniors, and will be our libero.
And hi, welcome to the show. I love how you stepped right up to the table and grabbed. Okay. Before I forget, the banner this year is on the porch. So as captain, lead the team out there when we're done and make sure you sign it. Okay. Okay. Maddie, what number?
Number 4.
And again, what position?
Libero.
Libero. You like that position?
I do.
You do? Mm-hmm. You're a senior. What schools have you looked at?
I've looked at Ohio State, Ohio University, Miami, done a couple of visits there. So.
Okay, and a field yet or not?
Pre-med.
Congratulations!
Thank
I love that.
Thank
you. Excellent. All right, what did you do this summer to get ready for the season?
Like Coach said, we just put in a lot of work overall. We were either in the gym or we were conditioning, either open gyms or conditioning. So.
Excellent.
One of those.
Bucket list for you.
I would like to go to Bora Bora.
All right. How about for Menor, biggest rival in volleyball?
Biggest rival?
Is there one?
Right now, probably Brunswick.
Brunswick, okay. Favorite restaurant?
Any Chinese food.
Oh, excellent. Vacation destination?
Vacation? Oh, that was kind of my Bora Bora. I like Florida.
All right. And if you could bring one person home for dinner, past or present, who would it be?
Luke Bryan.
And a lot of those tonight. All right, we're going to stick with the captains and seniors first?
Sure. That'd be great.
And this is?
Rachel Patterson, senior outside hitter, also one of our captains.
Rachel, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Who do you figure your biggest rival is?
I agree with Maddie that it's Brunswick this year.
Okay. Has it been tough matches or what, Steve? What, going back and forth? Why is it Brunswick, especially with them so far
They
away?
won the conference last year. The conference we're in, and the Menor split. We split with them last year, and I believe they split with them the year before. Is that right?
All right. And what schools have you looked at?
I've looked at Ohio State and Cincinnati mostly.
What field?
Interior design.
Excellent. Good luck with that.
Thank you.
How about for you? Do you have a bucket list? Something?
I want to donate my hair at some point.
Oh, that is outstanding. Wow, no one has ever said that. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Favorite restaurant?
Don Tequila's.
Vacation destination?
Mexico, Cancun.
And if you could bring one person home for dinner, past or present, who would it be?
Kyrie Irving.
Oh, very good. Next up?
This is Hannah Costanzo. She's a senior. She's a DS, and I think she has the best serve in Northeast Ohio.
You know, we are going a little bit fast, but you can. Mentor always gets their own show, so we'll see you again with probably middle of the year. So if we miss a question or two, don't worry, we'll get back to you. And go ahead, Steve.
Hannah Costanzo, senior defensive specialist, and I think she has the best serve in Northeast Ohio.
All right, that's excellent. Perfect. Did you work on that this summer?
Yeah, we've been working really hard this summer.
Is that a jump serve?
No, standing float.
Standing float, okay. Biggest rival for you?
I agree with Maddie and Rachel on Brunswick.
3 for 3, okay. All right, what schools have you looked at?
Ohio University and Miami.
Are you going to play volleyball?
No.
No?
No.
No. Okay, what field?
Oh, pediatric nursing.
Good for you. You always have a job, I'll tell you that. Bucket list for you?
I want to go to Italy.
Favorite restaurant?
Cheesecake Factory.
Oh, we just went by it yesterday. It's still standing there over there on off of Brainerd and Cedar. Vacation destination?
Mexico.
Another Mexico. You're not afraid of the cartel over there?
No.
All right. And last, if you could bring up somebody, one person to dinner, past or present, who would it be?
Zac Efron.
Another Zac Efron. All right, you got one more girl to the top, and then we're going to break for a minute. All right, next up is...
I'm Mackenzie Dolis.
Mackenzie, you're a senior?
Yes.
And what schools have you looked at?
I'm actually committed to Mount Union to play volleyball.
All right, congratulations.
Thank you.
What position?
I'm a setter.
Setter? Wow, that is just fantastic. All right, what did you do this summer to get ready for the season?
We put in work almost every day in the off season, and we're a great group of girls, so I'm excited for this season.
Excellent. Wow, it's a close-knit group then.
What?
It's a close-knit group then.
Mm-hmm.
Biggest rival for you?
Brunswick.
I might as well quit saying that.
Yeah.
Just like North South.
Everyone's going to say that.
All right, bucket list for you?
Skydiving.
Skydiving. Favorite restaurant?
I don't have a favorite restaurant. Anything that has quesadillas, that's my favorite food. So.
Oh, excellent. Excellent. Vacation destination for you?
Mexico.
Mexico. And if you could bring one person home for dinner, past or present, who would it be?
LeBron James.
All right. You can bring the next girl up. We have to break. It's at 8 o'clock. And it's only going to break for about a minute and a half. And then we'll get right back to it. This is Mondays with Malta. John O'Donnell, and my good friend Ray Milavec. You're listening to Integrity Radio, WINT, 1330 AM, 101.5 FM, and WINTradio.com. Welcome back to Mondays with Malta. Ray Milavec and John O'Donnell, too, brought to you by Pepco, Clements Construction, Matrix Tool Machine, Menor Family Foods, Forenza Stone, and Kramer Printing. Steve, who do we have?
This is Garrett. She's one of our middle hitters, and she's a senior.
Alexis, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Alexis, being a senior, what schools have you looked at?
IPFW in Indiana.
And are you going to play volleyball?
Not sure yet.
In what field?
Physical therapy.
You always have a job there, too. All right, your bucket list? Bucket list?
To go parasailing.
Favorite restaurant?
Olive Garden.
Vacation destination?
California.
How about goals for you this year? Do you have any?
Sorry?
Goals?
Well, our team goals are to win districts and to win the conference. So those are our main goals. So.
Okay. And one person that you'd like to bring to dinner, past or present?
Michael Phelps.
Great answer. With all those medals, too. He can pay for it.
Yeah.
There you go. All right, next up, who's up?
This is Caitlin Hartman. She's a senior, and she's kind of a jack of all trades, plays every position for us.
Caitlin, as a senior, what schools have you looked at?
BGSU and Lake Erie.
And you going to play volleyball?
No.
No? What field are you going to get into?
Maybe marketing.
There you go. That's interesting. Bucket list for you?
I want to go to Australia.
Very nice. 24-hour plane ride. Can you handle it?
I think I can.
All right. Favorite restaurant?
Applebee's.
Vacation destination?
Hocking Hills.
And goals for you?
What was that?
Goals? Same goals?
Yeah, same thing as
Okay.
Alexis.
And who are you bringing to dinner, past or present?
Francisco Lindor.
Oh, very good answer. All right, next up.
This is Alexis Falzone. She's a junior. She's an outside hitter, and she's one of our captains.
Alexis, as a junior, you're a captain.
Yeah.
That's pretty outstanding. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Wow. As a junior, have you looked at any schools yet?
Not really. I mean, I want to play volleyball in college, so we'll see how that goes.
Division I?
Hopefully.
Okay, very good luck with that.
Thank you.
Maybe you'll be able to announce it on our show next year.
Maybe.
Biggest rival for you, Brunswick?
I'd say Riverside, actually.
Excellent. Thank you for a different answer. All right, bucket list?
I want to travel the world, go to Europe or something like that.
Good. Favorite restaurant?
Cheesecake Factory.
Vacation destination?
Hawaii.
And who, if you could bring one person to dinner, past or present, who would it be?
Probably Carrie Walsh.
Excellent. I felt bad they lost, but they got the bronze.
Yeah.
That was fun to watch. Next up?
This is Tegan Ochaya. She is a junior, and she's also one of our captains. She plays right side hitter.
How tall are you, Tegan?
I'm 6'1".
You are tall.
Yeah.
That's excellent.
And she also is a tremendous...
She was one of the very few players in Ohio who are all Ohio in both basketball and volleyball last year.
Congratulations. What schools are looking at you?
I've gotten offers from Akron and Toledo.
Really? Excellent. Well, best of luck on that.
Thank you.
Wow. Tell me, this summer, was it all volleyball or did you mix a little basketball?
Both. A little bit of both, yeah.
Both?
A lot of both.
Okay. Your biggest rival?
I think I'm going to agree with Lex and say Riverside.
Okay. How about on the basketball side?
Solon.
Solon. Bucket list for you?
Go swimming with the Dolphins.
And we've had that today, so that's a good one. Favorite restaurant for you?
Probably the Melting Pot.
All right. Vacation destination?
Hawaii.
And who would you like to bring to dinner, past or present?
Kyrie.
Kyrie gets 2 votes, Ray. I like it. Great answers. Next up?
You're very good in
Steve,
two sports. Do you have a favorite?
Do I have a favorite what?
Of the 2 sports that you're very good at?
Volleyball.
Okay.
And Steve, how do you get, that's a rarity, especially at a top program where kids are playing particularly basketball and volleyball. How do you get them to juggle that?
Well, they spend a whole lot of time communicating with us and doing both. And Tegan's plays for the JO club that I run at Eastside, and they've been really, really good about communicating their schedules. We've kind of changed their schedule a little. I know their AAU team has changed their schedules. One of the things I've noticed is oftentimes coaches will not work with others, but the AAU coach, I know Eastside has, I know Mentor over the years, both basketball and volleyball have made it possible for her, and she's been really good about communicating everything up front, and it's been really a good situation, I think, for all 4 entities that have been involved in her improvement in both sports.
You know, you mentioned the key word. I had a lot of that at Wycliffe. A smaller group, of course. So they had to play other sports or we wouldn't have teams.
Sure.
Anyway, we hit the on the head. Communication. We had good communication, no screw-ups. We knew where she was going to be at a certain time. The key.
Yeah, absolutely.
Who's this?
This is Grace Carroll. She is a junior. She's an outside hitter and a right side hitter.
Grace, how you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine. Have you looked at any schools yet?
Nope, not yet.
You got a whole year, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Your biggest rival?
Riverside.
Riverside. Excellent. Bucket list?
Travel the world, see new things, meet new people.
What number do you wear? What number do you wear? What's your number on your back?
13.
13. It's not unlucky for you?
No, it's lucky.
Lucky. Very good. Favorite restaurant?
Melting Pot.
Vacation destination?
Hawaii.
And who would you like to bring to dinner, past or present? Anyone in the world.
My mom.
How nice of you. Wow. She here tonight?
Nope.
You didn't hear that then. But maybe she's listening. All right, next up.
This is Lauren Salo. She is a junior, and she's a defensive specialist.
Lauren, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Were you on the varsity last year, too?
No.
No, this is your first year. Good
Yeah.
luck.
Thank you.
Your biggest rival?
Riverside.
Riverside. Bucket list?
Travel the world.
Oh, wow, that'd be fun, wouldn't it? Used to say around the world in 80 days. It wouldn't happen now because it's just, you'd want to see so many things. Favorite restaurant?
Olive Garden.
Vacation destination?
Florida.
Florida. And goals for you?
Just to be successful.
That's a good one. And last but not least, who would you like to bring to dinner, Pat?
Kyrie.
Another Kyrie. Good job. Next up.
Ashley Barton, junior, middle hitter.
Do you have any small girls on your team at all?
Not a whole lot.
Ashley, how tall are you?
6 foot.
6 foot.
Yeah.
All right. Junior, have you looked at schools yet?
I'm kind of undecided. So.
Okay, very good. Biggest rival?
Brunswick.
Bucket list?
To go snorkeling in Mexico.
All right. Favorite restaurant?
California Pizza Kitchen.
Oh, that is a good one. I like that. Vacation destination?
Hawaii.
And who would you like to bring to dinner, past or present?
Kevin Love.
Kevin Love. He gets a little love from you. Good job. We'll see you again. Next up.
This is Abby Walker, junior defensive specialist, outside hitter.
How you doing, Abby?
Good. How are you?
Good. John, you got a question for Abby?
Yeah, what's the position that you play, what's the most important attribute for you to have?
To be fast and stay low.
And are you fast and do you stay low?
I'm working on it.
Okay. And how much, in that position, how much of what you do is anticipation of what you think the hitter across the net's going to do?
All of it.
And is she good at it, Steve?
She is.
All right.
All right, Abby, you had a couple tough questions. You just answered them like that. Good job. Biggest rival for you?
Riverside.
Bucket list?
Scuba diving.
Very nice. Favorite restaurant?
Maggiano's.
Where's that?
Beechwood.
Yeah. Vacation destination?
Bahamas.
Goals?
To be happy.
I love that answer. All right. And who's coming to dinner at your house?
Oprah.
Thank you. And boy, did you answer them quick. Very good. Next up.
This is Alexa Cundy. She's a junior setter.
Alexa, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
And were you varsity last year, or is this your first year?
No, this is my first year.
Well, good luck with that.
Thank you.
All right. Your biggest rival?
Riverside.
Riverside. Bucket list?
To travel the world or skydive.
Favorite restaurant?
P.F. Chang's.
Vacation destination?
St. Thomas.
And goals?
To win districts, win conference.
And who would you like to bring to dinner, past or present?
Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber.
Yeah.
All right. Next, are we done? You got
Two more.
And
this is Emma Klasky. She is a sophomore, middle hitter, right side hitter.
Emma, still growing too. How old are you?
I'm 15.
And how tall?
I'm 5'8".
5'8". I say next year she's probably going to be about 5'11". Just, you watch. We'll see. We're going to ask you that question next year.
Okay.
All right. Biggest rival for you?
Riverside.
Bucket list?
To go skydiving.
Okay. Have you started to look at schools yet or not?
I visited Findlay, but that's about it.
Okay. Well, that's a visit. That's good. Favorite restaurant?
Olive Garden.
Vacation destination?
Hawaii.
Goals?
To win districts in the conference.
And last but not least, who would you like to bring to dinner, past or present?
Kevin Love.
Another Kevin Love. I like it. And last but not least, with a big smile on her face.
This is Marissa Peoples. She's a sophomore outside hitter.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Now, who do you have as your biggest rival?
Probably Riverside.
Another Riverside. So it's getting a little more even. Bucket list for you?
I really want to go to the Great Wall of China.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Now, what if Donald Trump wins the election and puts up a wall? Will you want to go to that one too?
No.
No. Okay. Favorite restaurant?
Olive Garden.
Vacation destination?
Slovenia.
Very good. You just made my wife smile big time.
Me too.
And Ray. Okay, and goals for you?
Win districts and conference.
Wow. And as a sophomore, you got a shot at being on the varsity for 3 years. Wow, that's awesome. Last but not least, who would you like to bring to dinner?
Marilyn Monroe.
Oh, it's never been answered, but thank you for saying that. Well, captains, I need you to lead the girls to the banner, and let me tell you, Steve, you got a great bunch of girls. We'll see you again.
We do.
Thank you,
Thank
Coach.
you.
All righty. Manor Cardinals, let's say it for them. Good job, girls. Nice job. Next up, Chelsea Regovich and the East Lake North Rangers. Here they come. It's Chelsea's been on the show before, but not as head coach of the East Lake North Rangers. Eric Poggi listening here tonight. And a shout out to Eric, who did a nice job with the Rangers.
A lot of years.
Yes, he did. And it really gives me a great pleasure. What the girls don't know is Chelsea and I talk from time to time.
Yes.
And one big conversation was she was working at our Chinese auction for Hearts and Hammers. I am the councilman in Milavec. And she said, Mr. Malta, I really got a good shot at the job at East Lake North. And that's all she had to say to me. And I put in a phone call. I don't know if it did anything. But you know what? I knew that she was the right person for this job. Eric did a great job, and Chelsea's going to do just as good. And I was so excited when she gave me that. She actually left a note on her mailbox, I think, and it said, "I got the job. Congratulations."
Thank you. I think I texted you also.
And he texted me. But
yes.
How's it going?
Great. We just won our first game on Saturday against Orange.
That's awesome.
So, yeah, it started off a great 1-0.
That is fantastic. And to have such a young coach that can just mold these girls into great volleyball players, and more so mold them into great individuals in our community. No one could do a better job than Chelsea Regovich. Thank you for taking the job.
Yeah, of course. I'm excited.
I am too for you.
Your background, Coach?
I graduated from Lake Catholic, so I played 2 years there because I was there at Riverside before that. And then I went to Seton Hill University, Division II. I played volleyball there. Then I came back, started coaching JO at Eastside, and I coached freshman year at North, and now I have varsity, and I sub in the district.
A lot of experience. Great job.
Yeah.
Chelsea, when you first took over this job, when you were first named to be the head coach, what's the first thing that you did with the program?
I first got all the girls and had a big meeting, just to let them know that I'm the new varsity coach, and I'm picking a new staff with me that I didn't know at the time who they were, but finally just let them know I want to start open gyms. Any fundraising we can start, just let them all know, even who's all interested. We had a bunch of girls that came in, but and now after having like a smaller group this year, but I'm excited.
And who do you have on your staff?
I have Jackie Palladino is my assistant. She works at North, so they're there for the girls. I have Jessica Lee is my JV coach. She came from Riverside. She coached 8th grade there, and she also coaches at Eastside. And then I have Kara Diver and Mike Fitzgerald as my freshman coaches.
And do you, through the course, you've got a lot of contact through your playing days and through your JO days. Do you rely on do you talk to any of your coaches, your fellow coaches, regularly to get advice from them? This being your first
definitely,
year?
yeah. They were there. I've talked to them every single day. I go to Jessica Lee, my JV coach, a lot because I've known her for years, so I trust her a lot. And I trust my freshmen too, but they were the last ones that came on board. I first went and got my JV coach right away, started that off. And I was involved more this summer with them. I was there every single day, trying to get them ready to go, just telling my seniors, hey, this is what I kind of want. You take over. Then seniors took over a lot this year. I'm very proud of them from over the summer.
Well, great. You're going to bring up the seniors first, one by one. Sit down in the chair. You're going to introduce them, and then we're going to take it from there. This is Mondays with Malta. John O'Donnell and Ray Milavec,
Jessica
too.
Stewart. She's my setter and senior.
Jessica, welcome to the show. How you doing tonight? Jessica, as a senior, have you looked at any schools yet?
Yeah, I've looked at Kent and Ursuline are my main ones right now.
Are you going to play volleyball?
No, I'm going to focus on my studies when I go to college. So.
Do you know what field yet?
Nursing.
You'll always have a job. I always tell this story. There's 50,000 people, 100 or more in the United States right now. In the year 2050, there'll be 850,000 people, 100 or more. You'll always have a job. So good job. All right. How about your biggest rival?
South High School.
Should I throw that question out? Bucket list for you, honey.
I want to travel to Paris one day, and that's my only one, really.
That's a good one. May stay there for a while. You'll like it so much. Favorite restaurant?
Texas Roadhouse.
Vacation destination?
Where I want to go.
Someday.
Paris.
Oh, that's right. You said Paris. My bad. Goals?
Well, I want to have a family when I'm older and be married and stay close to home.
We've heard that a couple times. That's a good answer. And if you could bring one person home for dinner, past or present, who would it be?
Luke Bryan.
Boy, is he ever popular tonight. All right, next up, a senior captain or...
Marissa Divers, my libero.
Hello, Melissa. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Which schools have you looked at?
Toledo and Kent. I'm looking more at Toledo, though.
And what field would you like to get into?
I want to do business and then go into law school.
Very good. Wow. If you need any advice, right here, a lawyer, and now he's the judge in Lake County. So
stay out of trouble.
Yeah, she will. Good job. Biggest rival for you? Definitely South. Bucket list for you? Oh, at the bottom. Here. Yeah, you try not. Yeah, you're good.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, try not to touch the bottom.
Sorry.
Bucket list?
I want to go paragliding and visit the UK. And
Really?
Yeah.
Excellent. Not afraid to fly overseas?
yeah,
All right. Favorite restaurant?
Outback Steakhouse. They're really close though.
Yeah, and goals for you?
Pass law school.
Pass
Do good
law
in
school.
school.
How about a little influence for our little listeners tonight? For our little ones that are thinking about playing volleyball. How about a little bit of advice?
Just try hard and work really hard and do the best you can.
All right, and if you could bring one person home for dinner, past or present, who would it be?
Brendan Urie. That's lead singer of Panic at the Disco.
Thanks for letting us know who that was.
Really?
All right, next up is
Jenna Borthwick, my DS.
Jenna.
Senior.
One of Charlie's favorite singers.
Hi, Jenna.
Hello.
How are you tonight?
Good. How about yourself?
I'm fine. And what schools have you looked at?
I've looked at like pretty much everywhere around the Ohio, a lot of private schools and public schools, but I think I want to go to Kent because it's big.
And what field?
I want to go into like communications broadcasting.
Well, very good. Maybe we could use you. Who knows? I like that. Well, just keep tuning in, and you always hear us say stuff, so that would be wonderful. All right, bucket list for you.
I'm sorry.
Bucket list?
I want to go skydiving by the time I die and just travel as many places as I can.
Oh, that would be fun, wouldn't it? Favorite restaurant?
Probably Fuji Hibachi's.
Oh, I love that place.
It's fun.
Goals?
Just to find a good job and just be happy, settle down somewhere.
All right, and if you could bring one person home for dinner, past or present, who would it be?
Probably the lead singer of 21 Pilots, because then maybe I can get a little private concert.
Wow, look at you. You thought that out. I like it. Now,
I'm
that's
ready.
a great answer. Very, very good.
Maybe right here at the stadium.
I wanted to remind Chelsea that you guys will have your own show probably in a couple of weeks. So we will have you back on, see how things are going. We're committed to the 4 schools, North, South, Menor, and Lake Catholic, with their own show. So, again, you'll be on. We'll ask you even different questions. Good job.
Thank you.
Next up.
Maria Blatnick, Junior, right side hitter.
Maria?
Thanks, Bob.
Maria, how tall are you?
5'11" and a half, but I like to give myself 6 foot.
6 foot. And last name Blatnick?
Yes.
Did you have an Uncle Dennis?
Yes, I do.
All right, tell him Charlie Malta said hello.
I will.
All right. What did you do this summer to get ready for the season?
Played volleyball all summer.
All summer?
Yep.
JO?
JO, yes.
Good. And what schools have you looked at?
I've looked at Akron, Robert Morris College, and Kent State.
All right. Any certain field yet?
I want to go into special education teaching.
Biggest rival?
South.
Bucket list?
I want to go skydiving.
Not worried that the parachute won't open?
Just got to pray and hope for the best.
Favorite restaurant?
Probably Olive Garden.
Vacation destination?
Jamaica.
And who would you like to bring home for dinner, past or present?
LeBron James.
All right. Only one for the big star.
Oh, yeah.
Next up.
Sammy Velitis, Junior, setter.
Sammy, welcome to the show.
Hi.
I like the tees. This is new?
Yes, we just got them today.
Wow, they are sharp.
Very nice.
Sammy, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. Sammy, a junior. Have you looked at any schools yet?
The University of Notre Dame.
Okay, very good. And do you have a field in mind? What field in mind yet or not?
Maybe a surgeon.
Really? That's awesome. Good for you. Good luck. All right, bucket list for you.
Skydiving.
Another one. Favorite restaurant?
Olive Garden.
Vacation destination?
Hawaii.
And if you could bring one person home for dinner, past or present, who would it be?
Zac Efron.
Another Zac Efron. Man, is that guy popular, Ray? Maybe you should get a wig like him. Tell him who he is. He's a singer.
Yeah, he's the singer. He was in High School Musical.
That now Ray knows. Thank you. All right, next up.
Sam Carrasco, Junior, outside hitter.
Sam, welcome to the show.
Hello.
How are you?
Great.
How tall are you?
5'9".
5'9", growing still.
Coach, you got some nice size
Yeah.
overall.
Just to stretch them out a little bit more.
That's right.
Yeah, it's okay.
All right. What did you do this summer, J.O.?
No, I
Oh.
played basketball.
Okay. You play 2 sports at North?
3.
3 fast pitch too?
Yeah.
Okay. How tough is it coming together? When the seasons come together, is it hard?
The coaches are very forgiving.
Oh, very good.
So far.
You know, I've asked every single coach from here to eternity, do they like their players to play multiple sports? And not one said no. But do I believe them? No. Okay, I believe her because I don't think she would ever lie. But you know what? I don't believe them.
As long as I have a communication with other coaches, I'm okay with it.
Okay. Bucket list for you?
To ride a motorcycle.
Really? Be careful. And wear a helmet. Favorite restaurant?
Olive Garden.
Vacation destination?
Tokyo.
No one has ever said Tokyo. All right. That's a first. All right. And last but not least, you can bring someone home from dinner, past or present. Who would it be?
Theo James.
Theo James, who is that?
He's an actor.
Okay. Very good. Good job. Next up?
Jill Borthwick, sophomore, outside hitter.
Jill, your first year on the varsity?
Yeah.
Wow, congratulations.
Thank you.
Next 3 years, we'll get to interview you and watch you play. That's awesome. Okay. What'd you do this summer to get ready?
I play JO.
Did you play JO? Did you
Yeah.
play other sports too?
No.
No? So it's
Just volleyball.
12 months a year, volleyball almost.
Yeah.
Well, good for you. Okay, coach likes that. Bucket list for you? You got something?
Probably to learn how to surf.
I don't think anyone has said that. That's good. We've heard a lot of swimming with the dolphins, parasailing. I like it. Favorite restaurant?
Red Robin.
All right. And where would you like to surf? Vacation destination?
Probably in like Hawaii or something.
All right. How about goals for you as a sophomore?
I don't know. Like I kind of just want to like go through college, get good grades, and like find a good paying job maybe.
Oh, that's good. You got something. You've thought about that a little bit. Very good. And if you could bring one person home for dinner, past or present, who would it be?
Kevin Love.
Another Kevin Love. Okay, next.
Grace Schaefer, sophomore, outside hitter.
Grace, welcome to the show. How you doing tonight?
Good, how are you?
Good. Tell us about your summer.
Played JO.
JO?
Yep.
How's the competition? Pretty good?
Yeah.
That's excellent. How about for you? You're on your bucket list. What do you got?
Probably swimming with dolphins.
Swimming with dolphins. You play any other sports?
Nope.
No. Favorite restaurant?
Olive Garden.
Olive Garden. Vacation destination?
Spain.
Spain. Goals for you?
I don't know, just be happy, I guess.
Be happy. We've heard twice, and I like that. Okay, if you could bring one person home for dinner, past or present, who would it be?
Probably Kyrie Irving.
Another Kyrie. Excellent. He deserves another dinner. 4 dinners he's gotten here tonight. Well, good job. Great having you on the show, and best of luck this year.
Thank you.
Next up.
Lindsay Mauser, sophomore, outside hitter.
Lindsay, another tall girl, right?
I'm telling you, real good size.
Lindsay, how tall are you?
5'9".
Yes. 5'9", maybe 5'10", the program will say. Who
Yeah.
knows? Right. What did you do this summer to get ready?
Volleyball.
Volleyball. Excellent. Biggest rival for you?
South.
Bucket list?
To go cage diving with sharks.
Wow. Just make sure that
after
that
volleyball.
nose of that shark can't get in there. Favorite restaurant?
Red Robin.
Vacation destination?
Germany.
Goals?
To make it through college and just live a happy life. Family.
All right.
Whole 9 yards.
You like to coach someday?
What?
You like to coach volleyball someday?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, there you go. All right, and if you could bring one person home for dinner, past or present, who would it be?
Zac Efron.
Wow. Excellent. Who's up next?
Taylor Velitis, sophomore, setter.
Tara, how are you tonight?
Good, how are you?
I'm fine. Sophomore, first year in varsity?
Yeah.
Wow, excellent. Bucket list?
To go swimming with dolphins.
Favorite restaurant?
Olive Garden.
Vacation destination?
Hawaii.
Oh, nice choice to
Yeah.
swim with the Dolphins there. That's
Yeah.
for sure. Goals?
To just do good.
That's a good goal. You,
Yeah.
you don't want to do bad, so just do good.
Yeah.
And who would you like to bring to dinner, past or present?
Stephen Curry.
Another Stephen Curry. Oh, Stephen Curry. I didn't hear that. I wasn't paying attention. Boom. Next. Is that it?
That's it.
Well, let's hear it for Chelsea and the North Rangers. Captains, our seniors, out to the banner. It's on the porch. Please bring no, there's a pen out there. You've got it. Thanks, Chelsea. Great job. Fantastic. This is Mondays with Malta, Ray Milavec and John O'Donnell, too. We are WINT Integrity Radio, 1330 AM, 101.5 FM, and WINTradio.com. We'll be right back after this short break.
Welcome back to Mondays with Malta. John O'Donnell here with Ray Milavec on volleyball preview night for high schools in the area. This show is brought to you by Pepco. Jack Borky is the owner-operator, located at 33210 Lakeland Boulevard in Eastlake. By Clements Construction. Mike Clements is the owner at 440-951-2033. By Matrix Tool and Machine, Rich Wilson, the owner-operator. And by Menor Family Foods, owner and operator is P.J. Conway, located at Lakeshore and 306 in Menor. By Forenza Stone, the owner is Mike Feminani at 216-780-4938. And by Kramer Printing, Lenny Kramer at 205-1199. And we welcome here the VA SJ Vikings coach Mark Royer and his girls. And Mark, how you doing today? How's the season going so far?
Great. We just started off on Saturday. We opened up early this year. Usually don't like to getting into it until about right around September 1st, but we had a chance to pull a game up early, and I thought it would be good to get the cobwebs out, get these girls running early as fast as they can.
Who did you open with, and how'd you do?
Well, we opened up pretty good. It was good for us to get our timing down and really put together some continuity in our team. Today I have Emily Mistalski, senior, Nikia Shady, Kiara Franks, Rebecca Karosik, and Kathleen McGarry.
And so let me ask you, what do you this version of your team, the 2016 Vikings? What do you think the strengths of your team are, and what do you think you need to work on to get better this season?
No, strengths, you always got to remember, I think we rely on our quickness more than anything else. Our girls, I think that the way we practice, the way we train, as hard as we do, I'm really happy with the way they get on one another. If they don't feel they have a good practice, they really go ahead and challenge themselves. We had a challenge. We wanted to be under a certain point total for this past Saturday, and they really worked at it. Every point they really stressed as much as they could. And I think that's part of them just trying to challenge themselves. So I really like that. Always weakness, I think it's always strength of schedule. Is stronger you make your schedule, the better you can be. And it's just, you don't want any of those games that you can just walk over. We just want to go out and play good competitive volleyball where we're out there thinking the most. We're out there challenging ourselves. I think that's the best thing we can do.
And you're in one of the most difficult conferences in the state, and I'm sure that you look at that as a positive when it comes time for preparing for the playoff run.
Well, yeah, unfortunately we don't get a chance to see the Lake Catholic and the whole NDCL, but there's a couple other teams in there that could challenge us. But I think that this year we put together a pretty good non-conference schedule. So we got a lot of the local D1 teams that we're going against, and we're just really trying to push as far as we can. Like I say, our strength of our quickness, and really are just thinking better on the court, making better choices.
And you're in what year now at VASJ?
Oh, geez, 20-some.
Longer or shorter than Severino?
Oh no, I'm sure. Rich has been around a lot longer than I have. Okay. Funny thing, people don't realize that Rich and I were only a couple days apart as far as birthdays, and he was in the same hospital as I was. We were at Euclid General, and we actually were born 2 days apart.
Oh,
so yeah, it's kind of funny.
And all those going back to when you were your first year at VASJ, how are the kids different now than they were then?
I don't really see a lot of difference. And, these kids are committed. And that's one thing I like. They're committed to the sport. They're committed to challenging one another. They're committed to the camaraderie. It's just always been fantastic. And as far as parents, our parents understand, that this is, no nonsense. This is, we have a job to do, and they support us 100%. I'm very happy with our parents, and like I say, I got a great nucleus of kids here. This is just fun for me. This is gonna be a fun year.
Coach.
Go ahead. No, I just wanted to say hi to him. I was there to go to get some waters for everybody. Go ahead. It's good to see him.
Mark, you talked about your success. Your strengths, and it definitely comes from your success. You guys are a marked team year in, year out. You play those tough teams. Come tournament, you always advance. Knocking on the door of a state title every year. Young kids, it doesn't matter. And I feel that truly is your reputation, the way the girls play, and of course the way you coach. Very important.
Well, yes, they do. They know what they have a reputation, that you win a couple state titles and you be done there. I've done, 6 times in the last 18 years, 20 years. And these kids know that there's always a chance to make that playoff run. And I'm real happy with what they're committing themselves to.
Well, that's great.
All right, we're going to bring the girls up. You want to start with the seniors?
Yeah, we can start with seniors. Em, come on up.
Grab the wireless. And you introduce them.
This is Emily Mostalski. She's a senior. She's one of our captains, and she's our middle hitter.
Emily, what you played varsity. This is how many years for you for varsity?
I've been on varsity for 4 years. I've been starting, yeah.
And how has it gone? How have you improved over the years since you were a freshman, playing against girls 3 years older than you?
Oh yeah, I've definitely learned a lot. Just from being a freshman, I didn't know much at all, and learning not just about volleyball, but how to be a good leader. And I think I've definitely taken that since my freshman year, and now senior year, I've become like a great leader and not great, but a better volleyball player than when I was younger.
And are you helping? There obviously were some girls that helped you when you were a freshman. Are you doing the same thing as far as helping out the younger crew?
Yeah, it's been like a role reversal for me, and I can see myself in some of the younger players and teaching them things that when someone taught me it, I had no idea. Now it's like second nature to me, so I know they'll learn just like I did.
So you're kind of one of the coaches on the floor then, so to speak.
Yeah, I try to be.
Wow. A couple personal questions. How about a bucket list for you?
Bucket list. Maybe visiting Europe, traveling to Europe.
All right. Favorite restaurant?
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A is a great answer. I know the owner in Willoughby very well.
Yes.
She'd like to hear that. Vacation destination? Oh, you already said that.
Yeah, but Ireland definitely would be my top choice.
And if you could bring one person home for dinner, past or present, who would it be?
Let's say Kyrie Irving.
He's been said a lot tonight.
Really?
And goals for you?
Goals? I don't know. I don't know.
Okay. Next up, who's this?
This is Nakia Shady. She's our libero, senior, and also one of our captains.
Nikita, the position that you play, you're required to pick up everything so it doesn't hit the floor in the back row, correct?
Yes.
And how is it that, what are you looking at on the other side before that ball is hit by the team across the net? What are you trying to read so that you can get to that ball?
Right away, I definitely try to read the other team, their setter first, see where she's trying to put the ball, and if she's smart enough, if she's going to dump it on me or whatever. Then I look at the hitters, their shoulders, their arms, which way are their shoulders facing? Are they going to go line or cross? And then I have to place myself where my blockers are and make sure I'm not in the shadow of the block and make sure I can pick up any balls that come my way, basically.
So you're trying to read a couple of different things. You're trying to read multiple players on the other side of the net and then figure out where your blockers are, so you don't get caught with that opening in the gap. And how have you been able to do that? I mean, you got to do a lot of things simultaneously. How do you do that?
It's really just almost an intuition. It's kind of something you have to, it's a quick moment. It's like a second that volleyball comes at you. And you really just have to move and always stay on your toes and just pay attention to the other team and what they're doing and just be smart, really. we got to be really like active and pay attention.
And there's nothing quite like seeing a great defensive player pick up what would be an excellent kill. So congratulations, that's a very difficult.
Thank you.
Me, what you just described, John, is like a slam dunk in basketball. It really is.
Yeah.
It excites the crowd, gets the team fired up, not necessarily slamming it down. That's good too. But getting that great defensive play from the back row. And I know you're a good one.
Definitely.
All right. On your bucket list, do you have anything?
I'd have to say skydiving or bungee jumping.
Excellent. Favorite restaurant for you?
Red Lobster, probably.
Vacation destination?
Hawaii.
And who would you like to bring home for dinner, past or present?
I'm going to say Abraham Lincoln because I just think he's an awesome person.
All right. Who's up, Coach?
This is Kiara Franks. She is our middle hitter, outside hitter, senior. Another one, like I say, one of our strongholds. We have 3 seniors, and I pretty much present them all as captains, so they're the leaders of the court.
So your job is the middle and outside and right side, did you say also?
No, mostly right now we're starting her at middle.
All right, so your primary job is to kill everything and to block everything, right?
Yes.
All right, and I'm sure Coach helps you put you in a position to do just that.
Right.
What do you think the toughest part of being an outside hitter is?
Well, most of the sets goes outside, so you have to be smart, knowing where to put the ball and place the ball, knowing when to tip, like finding open spots. You have to be like the smartest player. So I feel like, I know, like finding my strategy is like trying to find the spots that's open on the court, not always just killing the ball.
And do you ever find yourself trying to or killing the ball off the block, off the arm of the blocker?
Yes, or like tipping off the block.
Excellent. How about for you, your bucket list?
Yes, I want to go swimming with dolphins.
Very good. Favorite restaurant?
Chipotle.
Vacation destination? Where are you going to swim with them dolphins?
Maybe Hawaii, because I've never been.
That's a good answer. And you could bring one person home for dinner, past or present. Who would it be?
Probably J.R. Smith.
All right, J.R. get a little love. Good job. Next up.
Okay, next one we have is Kathleen McGarry. She's our sophomore outside hitter.
Coach, is it true that as long as you've been at BASJ coaching, there's been a McGarry playing for you?
Well, yeah, it's been a McGarry, or actually, Emily Mistalski her mother is a McGarry. So between the McGarrys, Mistalskis, I've just been blessed with a lot of great athletes that they've given me.
And that's been in a lot of sports.
Yeah. In boys volleyball as well. I've had 3 of the McGarry boys play for me.
What position are you playing?
I'm outside.
And like I asked our last guest, what's the most difficult part about playing outside?
Probably for me blocking or knowing where to put the ball and being smart with the ball and reading the setter.
All right. Are you related to the McGarrys in Milavec too? Larry?
Oh yes, we
okay.
are.
All right.
Yeah.
Bucket list for you?
So many. How can you remember?
I know. I can't even. Probably to go to Ireland.
Ireland would be great.
Yes.
Kiss the Blarney Stone, right?
Yeah.
Favorite restaurant?
Chipotle.
Vacation destination?
Ireland.
All right. And who would you like to bring to dinner, past or present?
Probably Justin Bieber.
He's got 2 votes now.
Oh, yeah.
All right, nice job. And last but not least,
I've got Becca Krosik. She's our sophomore setter. She's been with us started last year with us, so she's always done a great job.
Wow, Becca, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
I wanted to let you guys know you can go on our archives, WINTradio.com, and get a copy of the show tomorrow. It'll be either tomorrow or Wednesday, and pull up and have a nice memento for you years down the road.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. So tell me, what's on your bucket list?
Probably skydiving.
Skydiving?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you play more than one sport?
I used to play softball. I think I'm going to do that again this year.
All right. Favorite restaurant?
Panera.
Banana. Vacation destination?
Australia.
Goals for you?
To become the best setter I can.
That's an excellent goal. Favorite subject in school?
Math.
Very good. You knew the answers just like that. I loved it.
And we didn't ask this to VASJ. We knew North, big rival South. You know, we know that. Like Catholic and ACL. Do you have a big rival that you try to get up more for than other teams?
I think the rival would be St. Thomas Aquinas.
Hey?
Very good.
They're in your conference now.
Yeah, they are. It's been a grudge match with them every time. Great talent down there, in Louisville, and it's always been one of those love-hate relationships. You know, we respect them, but you know, we always want to beat them.
Sure.
It's just.
And last but not least, who would you like to bring to dinner, past or present?
Probably Luke Bryan.
Been answered a lot. Emily, take the girls on the porch. There are banners there. Make sure you autograph it. I want your autographs. Thank you very, very much. Nice job. Mark, it's always good to see you.
Great to see you guys,
all
too.
righty.
Thank you.
That's the Vikings from VASJ. Next up, Rich Severino and the Lake Catholic Cougars. Everybody come on up. I know. I think we've gotten, Bill Brand got one vote. That was it. Wow, familiar face here, John. And look at the squad.
Oh, my God.
The Lake Catholic Cougars are here with Coach Severino.
This is Mondays with Malta, Ray Milavec and John O'Donnell, too. We are live on Integrity Radio, WINT 1330 AM and 101.5 FM and WINTradio.com. As Rich is still talking over there to his good buddy Mark Royer, the show is brought to you by Pepco, Clements Construction, Matrix Tool and Machine, Menor Family Foods, Forenza Stone, and Kramer Printing. And here it gives us great pleasure to introduce a friend of mine for a long time, John's and Ray Milavec too, and it's Rich Severino. How you doing?
Hi guys, how are you?
Always good to see you.
Yeah,
New
for
year.
Sure.
New year, and tell us a little about this team. You excited
John,
about it?
There's a rumor going around that you're doing announcing at Lake this year.
Yeah, there's your announcer.
Yeah, so
how cool is that?
But I'm going to add some commentary that Denny never did, so watch out.
I heard you've been warned already. So.
We haven't had to have a 7-second delay here, Rich, so he's done very, very good. How's this year's team? What's the mix?
Good. I mean, this is
another
good team.
A lot of young players?
No, I have 7 seniors again.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, we had 7 last year. We graduated 7. We got 7 this year. So
that's good. You got to like that. And have you started yet?
No, we don't. Actually, we don't start until a week from tomorrow.
Wow.
Yeah, so we got an extra week of training camp, which I love.
Yeah,
I don't think they like it, but.
John?
All right, now, Rich, you're in year 28 by my count.
27.
20. I think you're wrong, but that's okay. I'll give that to you. Now, Mark Royer just told us that you're, 7 years older than him? And
he's 2 days older than me.
He already told that story.
But we are the old guys, though. There's no doubt about it.
Tell me how the kids have changed when you first started until this year's team.
Oh, my God. The talent has gone through the roof. It's unbelievable. That 2010 state team, I hope they're not listening. I don't know if they'd scored 10 points against this team.
Wow.
It's crazy.
And at that time, they were
good.
One of the best.
They were good. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
what a
The
great
talent's
question.
just gone through the roof.
And is part of it of course you got to have the talent to develop, but is part of that the whole JO system?
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, I have four seniors this year. They're already committed all D1.
Wow.
One's going to Ohio State. One's going to Akron. One's going to West Point. Another one's going to Walsh. Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, and they're all getting it through JOs.
And when we had the NDCL group here today, of course, the question of who's your big rival was obviously you guys.
Mm-hmm.
And last year it appeared to me that whoever came out of that Jefferson district was going to win the state.
Absolutely, 2 years in a row now.
Yeah, and it was obvious that that was their toughest test. So
for sure.
So how do you get by that this year? What do you do to get to the point where
you
reverse the roles?
We haven't figured it out yet. I mean, we beat them both years. We were 2-2. You know, we just don't beat them at the time we were supposed to beat them in the big game. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe it's pressure. They had their outs. Erica went off last year. She had 32 kills in the match. In the state championship match, she hit 0. She had 11 kills, 11 errors. Against us, she hits 500. You know, so we just got to step up and play with that. You know, if they're going to play that well, then we got to play that well.
And do you think, is there, because the margin for error between the two teams is nothing, next to nothing. And so it could.
I'm curious. I wouldn't surprise me one bit if they moved one of us out of there this year. Because usually when that happens, when you get the number 1 and number 2 teams in the state playing back-to-back years and someone gets knocked out of districts, a lot of times they'll switch it. And they'll move one of us out so we won't meet, and at least we'll meet until regionals.
Sure.
And it hasn't come out yet. So, yeah, I'm kind of wondering if they might pull that this year.
Do you think they would really do that? I mean, they're kind of the next thing to the Kremlin, the way they operate there.
Yeah, I don't know. It's going to be interesting.
Wow. Well, the way we're going to do things tonight, you're going to bring the girls up, start with the captains and then seniors. And we're going to ask just a few questions because you're going to have your own show down the road, probably the first week in October. So bring them up.
All right, guys, seniors.
One by one.
Let's have the 3 captains first, or 2 senior captains.
Where are they?
Where's Whitty?
All right, we'll start right here.
That way you can hear the questions a little better.
Oh, introduce her there, Rich, for us?
Yeah, this is Lauren Whitty. She's our middle blocker. She started as a freshman, and she has a full ride to Ohio State.
Wow. Doesn't get any better than that. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Fantastic. 4 years as a varsity starter at Lake Catholic?
Yes.
Congratulations on that, too. Wow. These questions seem irrelevant after hearing that. I just think it's fantastic. It brought me goosebumps to me. Really, really happy for you and your family.
Thank you.
Is it a trivial question, or is your biggest rival NDCL?
I would say yes.
Yeah? Okay.
It's always the best game.
Yeah. Bucket list for you?
A bucket list? Travel.
Travel?
Yeah.
All right. Favorite restaurant?
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A. Okay. Goals for you?
Win states.
That's it, right?
Yeah.
All right. And last but not least, if you could bring one person home for dinner, past or present, who would it be?
Anybody from Grey's Anatomy.
There you go. All right. Next one is the captain.
Yep, Monica.
Monica, welcome to the show.
Hi.
How are you? Thanks for giving St. Ignatius some love.
Monica's going to West Point.
You're welcome.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That is outstanding.
Thank you.
Wow. You have a field that you want to get into?
Either pre-med or engineering.
That is outstanding.
Yeah.
Wow. Another goosebumps for you. That's just very impressive. How about you? Biggest rival?
I'm sorry?
Biggest rival?
NDCL?
Yeah.
Is there anybody who's going to say not NDCL?
Bucket list?
Travel also.
All right. Favorite restaurant?
I don't know.
She likes them all. She's a
I
big
eat
eater.
everything.
Okay. Vacation destination?
Probably the Bahamas.
Bahamas. Okay. You bring home one person for dinner, past or present, who would it be?
LeBron James.
LeBron, getting some love tonight. And your goals?
Win states.
Win states. All right, next senior, our captain.
You know, John, it's funny because NDCL, up until 2 years ago, they were never really, it was always a rival because the schools are close, but Padua was always our rival in the league, volleyball-wise.
And it's funny because over the years, back in the early 2000s, NDCL was up. Well, they were for a while. They were, and then they kind of slid down for a while, and then it seems like whether it's a coincidence or not, with Tom being there is when they picked back up again. So it's interesting to see the way it goes. But you're right, Padua was always that big rival.
And this is who?
Maya Eller, going to Cincinnati.
Well, congratulations. What a weight. Is that like off your shoulders once you decide?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. Fantastic.
Got a lot of firepower on this team, right?
We have a lot of firepower.
Wow. Bucket list for you?
Skydive.
Skydiving. Favorite restaurant?
PF Chang's.
Vacation destination?
Dominican Republic.
Oh, they say that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay, and if you're going to bring one person home for dinner, past or present, who would it be?
Matthew McConaughey.
That's his first vote ever. Right. He'll be driving to your house in a Cadillac, that's for sure. Next up, who's up next?
Taylor Schertz.
Tara, nice to see you tonight.
She's going to Akron.
Let's hear it. Wow.
Akron Zips.
That's fantastic. 4-year starter at Lake Varsity?
I've been on varsity. This is my 3rd year.
Congratulations.
What position are you playing to?
DS Libero.
Very good. All right. Bucket list for
and
you.
a hitter in a pinch?
To go
She can hit. Believe
skydiving.
me, she can hit.
Remember that from last year?
Almost made her a hitter sophomore year.
Do you like your position? These two guys are talking about you playing another position.
Yeah, I like my position.
Okay. All right. You heard her. All right. Tell them what your bucket list again, because they didn't hear you.
To go skydiving.
That's not during the season, right?
John, you're really getting good. You're thinking my thoughts. Favorite restaurant?
Paninis.
Panini's. Very good. All right. Vacation destination for you?
Hawaii.
Hawaii's good. And who's coming to dinner, past or present?
Ellen DeGeneres.
All right. She's been said before.
Yeah.
Next up.
Hi, Grandma.
They're getting taller.
I know. It's kind of nice.
How tall are you?
Like 5'10".
No, you're not. You're
Maybe
6'.
5'11".
Wait a
She's
second.
gonna say 6 foot.
All I know is when she wears heels, it's ridiculous. So.
It's going to be 6 foot.
Fallon
And,
Ray.
who is
She's
this?
going to Walsh.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Wow.
I don't know if we've ever had this many commitments on
This
a preview.
early. No, never on a preview show. Bucket list for you.
Probably travel, skydive, the basic.
Favorite restaurant?
Don Tequila's.
Don Tequila's. And vacation destination?
Grenada. In the Caribbean.
No one has ever said Grenada. Why?
Hey, they just got back from
Yeah,
Grenada.
a few of us other girls went on a mission trip there, and it was amazing.
How fantastic. All right, we got 4.5 minutes, they're saying. Okay. Who's coming to dinner at your house?
Louis Zamperini.
And real quick, what was the Grenada trip? Was a mission trip?
Yes.
For?
We went and built a house for the people who aren't like as blessed as we are.
Awesome. Did I ask you who's coming to dinner?
Yeah, Louis Zamperini.
Okay, next up. Are these all seniors?
All
huh?
seniors, yeah.
Wow.
Lauren Restar.
Hi, Lauren.
Hello.
How are you?
Good.
Great. Bucket list?
Traveling.
Favorite restaurant?
Don Tequila's.
Where would you like to travel?
Bora Bora.
All right. And who would you like to bring in to dinner, past or present?
Anyone country.
Oh, really? Tim McGraw, maybe?
Yep.
Okay.
Willie Nelson?
Meh.
Boxcar Willie Nelson. Okay, here we go. Next up.
Maddie Slowey.
Hello. Okay.
This isn't more than 7 seniors? You said
No,
7.
7.
Wow. Maddie, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. Thanks for being here tonight.
Yep.
Bucket list for you?
Go to London.
Very good.
Yeah.
All right. Favorite restaurant?
Don Tequila's.
Another Don Tequila's.
Mm-hmm.
Movie South was all Red Robin, so.
Oh.
They can walk there.
Vacation destination for you?
Anywhere in Florida.
Nice. And who's coming to dinner?
Philip Phillips.
And who is that?
Help us out.
He won American Idol.
Oh, very good.
I love him.
All right. Next up, we wanted to make sure we shouted out to Amanda, Megan, Sherry, and they're doing patenight.com behind us in that big room. That's NITE.com.
Annie's 12 Bar.
How are you?
Hi,
Annie?
good.
Good to see you. Got
You
to see your
too.
folks. It's always
Yep.
brings goosebumps just seeing them. They were great friends of ours. How you doing, Annie?
I'm good.
Is this the senior year?
No, I'm a
Okay,
junior.
okay. We got you for one more year. Bucket list for you?
To meet Justin Bieber.
Oh, okay. Your dad can make that happen.
Yeah,
He's pretty
for sure.
Favorite restaurant?
Chipotle.
All right. Vacation destination?
The Bahamas.
Bahamas. And who's coming to dinner to your home, past or present?
Justin Bieber.
Your brother said me, so rats. Next.
Isla Engelmeyer.
Hi. What a big smile. What a pretty smile. How are you tonight?
Good.
Great. And you're a junior?
Yes.
How tall?
5'10" and a half, maybe. I don't know.
Okay. Bucket list?
Travel the world.
Travel. Anywhere special?
Paris.
Paris. Favorite restaurant?
Aladdin's.
Aladdin. All right. And last but not least, who's coming to dinner at your house?
LeBron James.
Oh, he got some love tonight. We have to break. We're at the top of the hour. This is Mondays with Malta. John O'Donnell, Ray Milavec, too. We are Integrity Radio, WINT, 1330 AM and 101.5 FM. You didn't know that. We're on the FM dial now.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool. And WINTradio.com. We'll be right back in 1 minute after this short break.